Hey everyone, this is Jessica and I'm going to give you some in-home party tips that I have found that have worked for me over time. So for starters, I always like to do an ice-breaking game. So if possible, I do the balloon game. I found this in the resources tab. Just type in games and a PDF will pop up for you. But you give everyone a balloon as they walk through the front door, and then as the icebreaker, you tell them whoever can blow their balloon up, tie it, and then sit on it and pop it first will get a prize. So my next thing is I keep a prize bucket going. So just an ongoing bucket. It's just from Michael's, a cardboard bucket. I just keep putting things in there, so when I go to a party, I don't even have to think about what I'm going to get for gifts. I just let them choose from the bucket. The other thing is, at the Dollar Tree, you can get these pizza trays. They actually look like fancy little trays. No one would know that they were for pizza. And then I put my testers on them, and I have all the different categories that I can pass around. And I keep my testers in Ziploc bags with the different categories on them, so I can just dump them out onto the tray, and it's really easy. I don't have to try to be sorting things out while I'm at the party. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks.
Hi everyone, it's Heidi, a director from New Jersey, and I have a couple of party tips for you. I try to keep my parties very simple. I don't take a lot. I usually have 3 bags. That way I can just carry in those 3 bags and I'm good. I also take a hand cream sample with me, and I have them pass it around, and they all marvel at the fantastic scent and the great feel of the hand cream, and that really does help with sales for the hand cream. I also have these containers for my scents, and in each box I have 1 category of scents. So it's perfect for the smaller ones. I have a bigger one for favorites and for the fall, winter, or spring, summer scents, since there are a lot more of those. But these little ones work perfectly for all the other ones. So I stick one of these in there, and at the party I just flip that up, and everyone can see the categories very quickly and efficiently, and they all love it, because if there's a particular scent category that they like, it's very easy for them to go and pick out their favorite scents out of that category.
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren, and I'm going to show you some simple but effective ways to set up your Scentsy parties. All right, let's see what we should bring. This is my typical display for a party. I like to bring anywhere from 3 to 5 warmers. I've kind of increased that more to 4 to 5 at this point, just because we have the beautiful lampshade, silhouette, we've got the gallery collection. So you want to make sure that you have some of those specialty warmers, like the lampshade and silhouette, to show to your party guests. One of the things I focus on is really just having different height at the table. This is a small table. This is just in my breakfast nook, seats 4 people. I do normally throw a small table in my car, just because a lot of times the hostesses do such a great job of making it really fun that they run out of space for you to set up. So I always bring one of those, but I have set up before on a coffee table, and I've kind of just spread the warmers all throughout the house, and that's actually really fun too, because it encourages interaction between your guests. I love to have different signs, as you see on the table. One of the things that you see is my special warmer plug-in and 3 bars for $55 or $60. This has been my special for years, ever since the companion system has come out. And I always share that with every guest, that it's a great way to get started with Scentsy, or you can split it up for gifts, because you get your warmer, you get your plug-in, and 3 bars of your choice. I also share, if you see the spatulas over to the left under the Scents to Go, that if the guests spend $55 or more at the party, that they can get a free spatula. People go crazy over those spatulas. It's actually a little funny how they will spend to get a spatula, and I don't give the spatula unless they spend. I also make sure that I have plenty of our Scents to Go, fragrance to go, the layers, the laundry. That's one of my very favorite products. Besides our bars, the washer whiffs and the dryer discs are my second selling product. I do bring a couple of stands to put the warmers on for height, but other than that, I'll just use boxes, and I keep it real simple with my trips in and out of the car. I actually use 2 of these totes, and I put those over my shoulder, and then I keep my testers on trays like this, and I put the scent category cards there, and I have those in my hand, and I actually take the scent testers and spread them throughout the house so that it encourages that interaction. Another quick tip for you with your parties is I always do bring a handful of bars, and I tell everyone that they are welcome to take anything that they want that they see on my display with them that night. So that really helps with sales, because they might pick out 3 bars from my inventory, and they might say, you know what, I have got to have that ashberry warmer, and I will take it tonight. I only have 1 warmer with wax going in it. That's the silhouette with the loom that came from my front entry. I just grabbed that. I also do focus on scents to go as an add-on. I ask everyone if they need something for their car or their closet, and that is a great way to add on to your sales, as well as asking everyone if they would like to have additional light bulbs. And let's not forget about asking everyone to join. You want to plant that seed that you're always looking for people to join your team. Make sure that you have a join and hostess packets ready for anyone who is interested. I actually have over here a party to go already, and then down below I've got a folder with information about joining my team, and that's another example of a party to go that I use. So I hope that this helps you with setting up your display. I keep it real simple. I like to use signs, different heights, and I like to make my trips in and out of the house about 2 times, just so that it looks nice and simple and easy for your hostess.
Hi everyone, I just want to talk to you a little bit about parties. You know, we're paid to party, so why is it so hard for us to pick up the phone and ask people to have a party for us? I challenge you, use Janelle's idea of making a list of 20 people you know that like to entertain, like the products you sell, or would do a favor for you. When I first started my business, I took the advice of my friend and my mentor, and I asked five people. I made a list of the top 5 people that would really help me and benefit my business. 3 said yes. 1 was a mom that didn't have time in the evenings, so we made a preschool party. Let me just tell you this story. We had a play date at her house. We ran it from like 9:30 till 11:30 in the morning. I showed up and everybody was having such a good time with their preschoolers in the backyard. I was worried they wouldn't even go inside. Well, finally when they went inside, no one was really interested. Nobody had heard of Scentsy. This was 5 years ago. Nobody had seen the products before, and I was really nervous. One kiddo came running through the kitchen and spilled the wax everywhere, all over the brand new kitchen rug and the wall. It was a mess. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. The mother of the child looked at him and was so thrilled that he wasn't hurt that she ordered $75 package right there and then and booked a party. I was just dumbfounded. I'm like, what? This is not happening to me. I thought my hostess was gonna kill me, but right after the party, we got all the wax out of her new rug, and that even made her convinced she had to have this product in her home. Well, while all the ruckus was going on upstairs, a mom from the basement ran upstairs with the catalog and told me, there's so much stuff in here that I have to host my own party. Within 2 weeks, she had a party for me and joined my team a month later. That is why you have to ask. You never know how it's going to work out. My second party that I asked was a friend of mine from PTO. I had met her a couple times at PTO meetings. I had worn my Scentsy logo shirt like my mentor had told me to, and I brought my testers with me, and she asked me one day, what are these? And I said, oh, well, you should have a party for me. And she goes, what? I mean, I really just said, don't buy it, don't smell it, I don't want you to demo it. I said, you really should have a party for me. Well, she did, and she invited the whole board of the PTO. That got me a lot of community service obligations, but it was a good thing. But everybody bought, and I booked another party at her party, and they were co-hostesses. Those co-hostesses had, oh gosh, I want to say at least a $500 or $600 party for me, and one of their guests hosted a $1,000 party for me in November. Now, I know it always doesn't work out this way, but 2 out of the 5 people that I asked had a party, and it really did work out for me because I believed in it, and I wanted to have success, and I wanted to have fun at these parties. The third person I asked was another kind of stranger. It was a woman at my doctor's office. And I asked her, she's an esthetician, so I asked her to plug in Mediterranean Spa in a plug-in in her office to make her clients feel when they came to get their facials like they were at the spa. Well, sure enough, Mediterranean Spa filled that doctor's office for the entire week, and when I went back, people couldn't wait to order, and she did say yes and had a party for me a couple months later, and later I ended up with somebody in my front line from that office. So you just never know how it's going to turn out, but you won't know if you take the answer of no. So my point is, make your list of 20 people, narrow it down to 5, ask them this week if they'll host a party for you in February, and watch how over the next 6 months it really pans out for you. If you have 20 seconds of courage, you can make the most amazing decisions, and just go for it. Okay, it's a snowy day here in Indiana, and we thought it would be fun to play some games at our Scentsy party today. Boys, who can stack the hostess the fastest?
This is my video on what I bring to a party. First, I start with my Scentsy tablecloth. Always have my Scentsy tablecloth. And then I always make sure that I have order forms, pens, always have catalogs. Moving over to host and join brochures, my plug-in warmer to show people how to use Scentsy plugins. Of course, I bring my testers that are in here, the Scentsy tote, and you can buy these on the website. And then, of course, I bring my little coffee beans so people can smell them while they're testing, like smelling other things just in case it bothers them. My big Scentsy warmer to show people how it works. And then if I have a Velada party, I will bring Velada with me too. So this is what I bring to my
I'd like to show you what's in my party in a box. This is what I take to all my home parties and events. Inside I have my order forms and clipboards, my pens, scent of the month. In the second layer I have all my catalogs and handouts. I like to use the showcase brochures, and I have them turned to the fragrance page, the warmer page, and the plug-in page for easy access to all the styles and things that you need at a party. I'll put some door prizes in my box and my Velada order forms as well. My table, a cheese spread, a chocolate, and a spatula with the dates that I would like to book my December home parties. This will make it easy for me to tell them I will bring the cheese dip, the chocolate fondue to their home on December 10th. Another thing you can do is use your spatulas just like you would for Scentsy. You pick the place, you pick the time, I'll give you the spatula, I'll bring the chocolate to your office. I don't even have to be there for that.